Hey everybody, Wes Comer here for Givelify. Hope you're having a great day. I have got some exciting news for you having to deal with, drumroll please, data export and reporting. Now, I can hear some of you thinking already, that doesn't sound super exciting, Wes. Unless you deal with data export and importing and reconciling all the gifts and contributions that come into your organization with whatever your accounting software or people management software is, in which case this is incredibly exciting news. Now, Givelify has always made reporting super easy and convenient. We've given you all the information that you want in a variety of different ways. But what we've done is improved on the experience that was already pretty good and just made it a lot easier, more visual, and we've given you more ways than ever to interact with your data. And so I just want to walk you through what that looks like and what it means for your organization the next time you log into your dashboard. And so when you go to the data export screen, this is what you're going to see is this beautiful new interface. Now, before it was very straightforward. You could choose a date range and you could choose from 3 different types of reports, and then we would spit out that information as either an Excel or a CSV file for you. And we're still going to provide that information in that way, but we've just made it a little easier to get where you're trying to go. And so you're going to notice at the top of the screen here where it says data exports that you have 4 reporting types. And just want to briefly walk you through what each one of those is and how they work. So first off is going to be donations, and this is exactly what you would expect. It's all the funds that you've received or contributions that have been made to your organization over the period of time that you want to view, either last week or last month or lifetime. So you can download that report. Then there's disbursements. These are the funds that have been deposited to your bank account. They've come in through Givelify and have been processed, and now they're ready to or have been dispersed to your organization. Then the third option is going to be donors, and this is a report that just shows all the contributors to your organization over whatever period, again, that you select. But this last one is a brand new reporting type, and we're super excited about it. And it allows you to easily upload your information to your church management software or people management software. And so we know that the way that people have managed their churches has changed over the last few years. And so now a lot of churches are utilizing these CHMSs or church management systems to keep track of attendance and contributions, volunteer habits, things like that. And so sometimes pulling in the full reports that we've provided have been a little difficult because they provide too much information. And so this is kind of a stripped down version that gives you a very streamlined report that you can pull into your church management system, and it works beautifully across a variety of different CHMSs, and so super excited about that. And then last but not least, I'll show you here on this screen is QuickBooks import ready files. And this is one of our most oft requested features is, man, would you make it easier for me to work with Givelify and QuickBooks? And we are so proud to tell you that we've made that easier than ever with these report types. And so you've got 2 different options here. One is to look at a QuickBooks import ready file that gives you the information sorted by envelope. And then you have it also donations by donor. And this is because different organizations handle their accounting in different ways. Some people do it by the person or the contributor. And then some churches say, we're really just concerned with envelopes or buckets or categories, whatever nomenclature you want to use. We just look at it by the way that it comes in and what it's for. And so we've made it as easy as possible for everyone to get the data and work with it in the way that works best for them. And so real quick, I just want to show you what it looks like once you go into these so you can see what it takes to export a report. So we'll just go to a donations report, and it's as simple as just clicking on Get Report. And then you're going to see this screen that's going to look somewhat familiar based on how Givelify has worked in the past, where you can choose a date range. And so if you want to set a custom date, you would just click in the box here and choose your start date, and then click here to choose your end date, or you can choose from the drop-down menu here that has some pre-filled options for you. And these are just the most commonly requested reports. So it's going to show you week to date, or this month, which is month to date, day 1 through whatever today is. Then you can get last week, last month, or lifetime reports generated. And so if you don't want to go in and choose a custom date range, you don't have to. You can choose from these pre-configured options, and it'll clear those out. And then you can choose your file format, either Excel or a CSV or comma separated values file type that you can pull into whatever you need. But this is a new option that I think that a lot of you are really going to love. And it's this little checkbox right here. We've even put this little blue new to let you know that this is a new option. If you click this box, what's going to happen is we're going to exclude any columns that have empty envelopes. And so imagine with me if your organization has 25 envelopes set up. Well, when you normally would export a report from Givelify, we would show you the name of that person and all of their information, the date of the contribution, and then we would show all 25 of those envelopes all down that row. It would just go and go and go and go. And maybe that person only made a contribution to 1 or 2 envelopes, which is usually the most common use case. And so if somebody only made a donation to 1 envelope, you had all of these empty fields or all these empty cells where they hadn't contributed to those funds. And so you might have a week or a month where you've got specialized envelopes set up where just repeatedly you're dealing with just column after column of empty data. And so when you check this box, we're pulling all of those empty cells and fields and columns and rows out. That way you're only working with actual data. You don't have to scroll to get to the information you're after. And so you're going to love that. Most of you are probably just going to leave that checked all the time. And all it's doing, again, is pulling out the empty blank fields. And then it's as simple as clicking this blue button that says export information. Now, if you choose, let's say, a lifetime report, and you've been using Givelify for a while, then that might take a while to generate. And so we've also got this beautiful option that if it's going to take a while to generate the report, rather than making you stare at this screen for the rest of your life while that report generates, we're going to pop up a little message that lets you know, hey, we can send you an email when this is ready so you can go about your business. And so that's a great option. And we think you're going to love these new reporting tools. Now, you may have noticed up in the right-hand corner of the screen here, we see view previous reports that were emailed to you. And if you click on that option, you're going to see this great log of every report you've ever asked for from Givelify. And this is great because sometimes people say, oh no, I misplaced that file, or I can't remember where I saved it to. Well, now all you have to do, rather than regenerating those reports, especially the ones that might take a little bit longer, you can just click that link, and here you can scroll through all the reports you've ever generated. And so that's a great tool for those of you that need to access data kind of over and over again. It's as easy as that. That's it. Every report works basically the same, where you can either choose from the pre-populated drop-down to choose your date range, or you can give it custom date range, choose your file format, whether to exclude or include the empty cells, and then hit export. So easy. And just real briefly, I want to show you what these reports look like so you can get a sense of what you're going to get. And so here we've got one of the import-friendly export files. And again, if this isn't what you do all day, every day, this may not seem incredibly exciting. But for those of you that know, you're excited about what you're looking at on this screen, because this import-friendly file, this is, again, the report that's meant for pulling into your church management system to reconcile your gifts with your people data. We've got this broken down. Typically, whenever you would get a report from Givelify in the past, and let me just show you what one of those looks like. You would get all this kind of extra metadata. You know, it's going to show you the reporting range, the name of the report. So we pull all of that information out. But then you'll also notice that everything kind of happens in this horizontal information format where you've got the date and the person who gave, and then you're going to see everything that went into each envelope. Well, with this new import-friendly export file, everything happens more in a vertical format. So you see the fund or the envelope ID, the name of the person, all of their information. And then you're going to see the totals, the fees, and then the net amount that went to your organization. And so it's just going to make it super easy for you to work with this data in your church management system of choice. And we are so excited about these tools, and we can't wait to hear how excited you are about it and how you're using these tools. And so if you have any questions at all, I want to encourage you to reach out to us either on social media. It's at Givelify on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. You can reach out to us there, or you can find us at givelify.com and click on support. And if you have any questions, any problems at all, just reach out to us and we would love to hear from you. Hope you have a great day. Can't wait to hear from you. Bye-bye.